Greetings, Earth. Back with another video. I love making videos talking about the people stalking me, people harassing me, because I can feel the money that I'm gonna make in the future. If I don't, at least when you get this in the future, when I'm dead, you will make a lot of money. I I've been experiencing a lot of things that are not normal with fake neighbors, strange neighbors, strangers that they will put out there to rent around me, to study and stalk and harass me. They use most of it children and old women. It's now the puzzle. It's getting to a place. The puzzle is like this. I was born. We all were born, and there was contracts of the physicians. There is intellectual people, thinkers, and intellectuals, PhD people all over the world doing business and thinking and living and having a civilization. And there is Brazilians, humans, South American, poverty, savages, tribes, all types of races, people, and they are together in this organized crime against myself. When I was a child, Brazilians, they got together and then they involved me. They tried to involve me with child molesting organization activities. This was in the 80s when the crime was being found. They had the crime foundation at a place it's called Santa Luzia. Until this very day, from the 80s, 1980s, all the way now to 2021, strangers, strange neighbors, and strange people are renting around me to harass me about those things, because through this subject they can harass children, they can trespass in children's behind, they can harass people that haven't got there yet, that do not understand about lecturing yet, people that not even graduate yet, people that not even can speak or walk yet. Men have an organized crime of porn that they use children and youth headed throughout the world. I'm not a police, so it's not my job to investigate and find out about those things. I just investigate a little bit because my lawyer got killed, got murdered by mysterious elements, and because these people keep trying to involve me. Every single day I feel strange in my body. I can tell. At first I thought it was the spirits. Now that I know what is possible, what is not, I know what is been happening to me. I can't identify who is doing it, but I can guess who is doing it. I can guess why are they doing. It's about possibility. When I was younger, I was raised certain way. Nobody trespassed my body mentally or thought provoking or gas passing. I never noticed anything. I was a regular normal kid. Only after my 30 years of age that Brazilians, they came out as evil. They're like, okay, we are out to get you, we hate you, and we're gonna start. So they start trespassing my body, so I start feeling weird things in my body. Every single thing that happens in my body is predicted, is simulated by them, by food, through addictions, or through our daily routines. Every single thing in this world was made because I doubt it, guys, that it's about me. I believe that there is some guy that might come someday that will inherit this whole thing. I don't see. I see things that I go like, oh, this is me. Oh, that's not me. This is me. But it really, it's not really. They're making me as God, like the God, the way they harass me every day. But I don't see my spot out there. I see that I was molested. I was bullied at school. The crime foundation in Brazil used me to build that crime, that stupid little crime, which is traffic of drugs and traffic of personal information. They placed me with several women, which all the women that they placed me with, they were orange of crime. They were like a puppet of crime, of men crime, on men office crime. They live in crash pads and shelters. They are headed somewhere in the world. They come time to time. Their ghosts come out to harass me through internet, through through TV, through radio. Radio is old men that usually they're bald men. They're feeling lonely, and then they go join the radio, and then they harass guys like myself. Every single bill that they placed in my life, either car bill, personal bill, telephone bill, every single thing was set up by United States and Brazil, so that men could have excuses to talk about me and at me. They harass me every day. I've been making videos for centuries. Not even one soul raised up to help me out on this thing. I thought about killing many people and just go to jail, even get killed by the police. But it's not my nature to kill anyone. I thought about it. I really thought about it. I sat in my room and thought, okay, my family is not caring for this situation. I tried to speak to my family. Everyone is pretending they don't see and they don't hear it. I had several years suffering for stress by weird, strange neighbors that are trying to push us to sell the house for cheaper so that they can buy it and do a deja vu, which they did before in Santa Luzia. My sister had a house there, a big house. They pushed her until she sold it for like banana price. And that's what they do. And everyone hears it, everyone sees it, everyone witnesses. No one does anything. When I was in the United States, I lived with Marlena, my sister, and my uncle passed away, Uncle John. They literally stole his house in San Selmo, California. Eyewitnesses, them stolen from them. Usually very often it's being a black man, the Afro-descendant, whatever you want to call those organizations now these days. It's a tall guy. They make it about men's dick size. It's not about that. When you have a property, it's yours. You pay for it. You don't go in the bank and you put your dick out and tell the manager to measure your dick and then give you a loan. It's not like that. You have to work and save money, and unless you won't have money. You don't. Only in the Afro-descendants little world, and then men organized crime world, fake police world, that's where you people use the dick to measure bank frauds and cyber scams. Not in the real world, not in the world that we try to live. Anyways, I was there. I saw you stealing. I was witnessing. I was experienced at the time in the United States fighting. Probably I was fighting the legend of Satan. Satan was in my body trying to take over my masculinity. I could feel them. Could feel you, United States. I could feel Brazilians. As we speak, there's shelters, there's albergue, filthy, full of homeless, low-life men, douchebags, all types of immigrants. They're fueling it's so fulfilling the entire universe, the entire planet of Earth with immigrants and like packed with people. Those people, they have a TV in front of them, and through TV abstracted way they manipulate and they pull from side to side for their own interests. That's why when we feel weird, we don't know where they're coming from. We're like, oh, how is this possible? There is someone giving us thought-provoking thought suggestion, trying to manipulate our thoughts, trying to change our brain cells, trying to build different new cells in our brain so that we can work for them for free, so that we can do jobs for them, so that we can build a business, and then they can push and harass us for us to move out and then leave the business behind like they did to me in the United States. I lost 10 years of the United States trying to figure out everything I ever owned. They stole it from me. They not even let me have not even a pen. They are doing this to me again. I've been in Brazil since I came back from the United States for 10 years. They don't allow me to study. Every time I pick up a book, they put children to yap around me, next to me, next door. They've been in and out, renting in and out of people behind my back here in my house to monitorize me. Whenever they cannot, they see that I see them, that I see that the purpose of them living there is to monitorize my life. They move out and they put a new person. Usually the new person is a clone of a past life person. It's a past life person that lived all my past life acquaintances, they made changes in my life. And only right now that I'm realizing that I'm a basic, like a God, an angel in this lifetime. And it's impossible to get away from the mass of this organized crime. It's organized crime mass of Afro-descendants, They are selfish. They share each other's stuff. They share each other's assets. They are bound. They're tight. They keep everyone separated. They keep families fighting each other. They put brothers against your brothers. Whatever you have a tight bound with someone, they will push you to fight that person. Write that down, and then later on you tell me. It's so much that you don't know yet that these people are capable of. They keep saying to me that they're burning the United States down. I have a lot of opinion about that. I think that most people in the entire planet, you've been watching me and all of our lives through a TV screen, and you found a way to trespass our privacy. You're very rich because you managed to get a lot of people online, and then you get a lot of money at once, and then you realize that I am a big influence, so you keep me poor. You keep me always begging for a job, always begging for my own financial life independence. You place teenagers to boycott and poison my economy. You place low life lazy scumbags to live around me to poison my money flow. Whatever sells that I try to sell, you hack whatever I read, either it's my uncle's passed away John's old books, or my own life books, NA, college books. Whatever I read, you place what I just read online, or TV will speak out. I don't know the purpose of it. If I just fart, the internet or the TV will make a commercial, or someone farting as I speak. Whatever I do, if I find a girl, if I just look a girl, the TV or the internet will place a woman online just looking like my ex-wife, having sex with some black guy to say that she's doing it as I look at some other girl. You're showing me so much stuff. I don't speak really clear about this thing because, excuse me, because I don't think I should. I doubted that my ex-wife, excuse me, I really don't care. I doubted that person, that woman that you people put to be married with me so that she could study me like she did. I doubted that she's involved with everything I see, and everything I see online, deep webs, internet, you know, and so on. I think that she was born, and there was a person. There was many girls before my ex-wife. The 40 movies, that's her. Then there's Dakota, the actress Dakota. Before I met Nicole, the spirit of Dakota was hunting me in Brazil. I used to be a cab driver. I was so young mentally and physically. I've been always young, if you know what I mean. But mentally, I was extremely young. I did not know any better. I just was looking to make a buck. I was a cab driver in Brazil, dealing with stuck-up Brazilian so-called rich, and they were jamming Dakota's actresses clones around me, and they knew I loved the women. Like, they knew that, and I had to fight for my masculinity, because they not only claim my personality, but they try to hypnotize me and take my masculinity personality out of me, and keep and put a gay one on me, and then try to fool my brain to forget about the old one. That's what they are trying to do. That's what they done. That's what they did. That's what they do every day. That's how I believe. That's how they manipulate a lot of guys to be homosexuals. That's what they do. If they don't molest you when a child, they get together in somewhere in the world. Brazilians adults, and especially Afro descendants. A lot of these people, not only Afro descendants but Americans in the world, they have access to our brain. They know exactly every single cell in every single little nano tech, or any little protons, any atoms of our cells. They know how it functions, so they give express orders to kill our masculinity, to make us, it's like a trance, it's like a shock, so that whenever they get it right, especially that's why they use drugs on people and alcohol and cigarettes, because those substances will be easier to trick you into a homosexual, or even to believe that you are female, that you are, your soul, your personality, your body is a female. That's what they are doing it. If you study more about your brain and the two sides of it, it will be more hard for them to force that decision on you. I'm not saying that you're not able or you're not allowed to decide to become homosexual or not. I'm just saying that you should think about if it's really what you want, regardless if they molest you at church at young age, whatever they done to you, regardless, you have the choice to choose. The Bible gives you a choice, give you opportunity. Even if you cannot stay disciplined within God, within Jesus' commands, at least you are trying, you're fighting for your masculinity. It's hard to keep your masculinity in, because it's a lot of hidden cell, organized crimes. They are getting together just and only specifically to hurt your masculinity, to take that, to suck that out of your body. Watch out. I've been fighting there for 40 years. They keep you in a singularity or a state of mind and a state of existence, almost a homeless state of existence. They do not allow you to compete with your the same age people as you until you fall, until you give up what they want to suck it from you. Either your family, break your family apart, keep you as a puppet, keep you in a black sheep state of mind, belief, whatever. Don't allow them to do that. That's what they're doing to me. So if you ask me, why are you doing videos? Well, because I know a lot about United States. I know a lot about Brazilians. If they haven't killed me yet, so probably there is something yet out there for me. I know the United States like the palm of my hand. There's nothing about United States that I don't know. I could start a United States anywhere I want. If I just flee to the mountain right now, I start a United States. It's so hard to start a new United States by myself, because I have needs. My needs, it's really hard because I'm really picky and I'm really ugly and poor, but I'm picky. And so it's hard to a picky man to look a woman and just be like, wow, it's not really what I was picturing. And besides that, I don't know your history and all of that. And besides, we all know what they did. What they done, what they did, what they do. But there is my ex-wife. It's a very special person with amazing, very unique features. It might sound crazy. I'm telling you one thing, and I'd say another. I'm just speaking the truth. She has amazing features of her face that it's combined into the old school movies from the 40s of United States. And when we go there, automatically I disappear because I don't exist in those times. I don't exist in that area. I could blame myself. I could, make myself more fit and look good. But what for? We, especially, even if I win in the lottery and become really filthy rich, I might be able to reach out to her. But even though it won't be enough, she's far away from me right now. Whatever I choose to follow and attempt in this world will be hacked from me. They have my old brother stabbing my back 24/7, not only with my ex, but with previous girlfriends, and mocking me with men, telling men my weaknesses. So I fight not only inside my family, but I fight outside as well. I want you to understand what I'm going through. When I couldn't speak, imagine when I couldn't speak English, dealing with family, and I couldn't speak, but I could see it. I've been in parties. I lived with Guto, I lived with Gina, I lived with Nicole, I lived with Gary. I see those people, they're clones online, and I know what the main person of the clones are thinking, like, how you think. If the things are showing, and it's showing for me, you're trying to show me that, like, yeah, we destroyed you, we fucked you up, we stole your childhood friend, your childhood life, we wasted your youth in the United States, we destroyed you, making you deliver FedEx packets. We didn't allow you to buy not even anything, not even a bicycle here. Whatever you bought, we took it from you. We sent you back. We made your life miserable in Brazil. We stole your ex-wife. Probably they're fucking banging her everywhere. I know the person. I know her desires, so I don't have to worry about. I know a little about Gina. We lived together. I didn't. I was, lots of it was my fault. I was really young, and I thought that the fat cow will never, the era, ERA, fat cow, that was a fat cow era. I thought that was never going to end. I thought that the spirit of the United States spoke to me like the Brazilians speak to me. Like Brazil has a spirit. I thought the United States was speaking to me like Brazilians do. There is ways that you speak up and down when you need it. For example, I'm in my country. Yes, there is laws here. They are kind of fake police. They kind of don't do half. They don't do 20% of what they're supposed to. But there is police here. But at least I feel my country. My country say, no, you are from here. We are hugging you. I'm giving you. You look at you. You fat. You fed. You looking good. You living. I might not give you much, but I'm feeding you. You fed. And the United States didn't show me that. That's why I ran that time, because I did not know the spirit like I know Brazil. Brazil is still kind of like, I still have doubts about the spirit of Brazil, but I kind of know, and I go like, well, yeah, you is spirit of Brazil, so I was born here, so I'm a citizen from here. I have to have a place to lay my head. But strangers don't allow it, because I am in a situation where Brazilians, they used me in order, they hurt me, they I forgot the word, they ruined my life in order to place children in my state of mind. Children, they're lazy. They don't look for their own desires. They wake up in the morning, they leave my state of mind. Whenever they assume my thoughts, and whatever they assume, it doesn't go along with what they want, they make noises and they punish me with noise pollution. When I'm in the street and strangers start assuming that I'm thinking something or that I would do something, motorcycle guys, crazy organized crime men in Brazil, like low life, nasty garbage, pure nothingness people, they start punishing me with noise pollution, or they hit my car, or they make me pay bills that I'm not supposed to, I can't afford. That's what they are doing. That's what they did in the United States. So what I'm telling you right now, it's when I start speaking openly, I don't want you to feel weird, because that's what you're asking for. That's what you're asking. Each and everything that I speak is still very old. Americans are far away from this. They're speaking codes. I'm not even part of the conversation anymore, to tell you the truth. But when I look at Brazilians, when I deal with you, you're so pathetic. The way you spend your time around me and bully me and harass me, you're so pathetic that I go like, well, I still have time to find a way to get out of here. But where am I gonna go to? Am I gonna go to Russia, Germany? They will want to know, why do I want to learn Germany? I don't learn French because I think I want to keep a mystery for women and men, so that we can play along. I like to admire things as well. When I dominate the whole thing, like I dominate most of you, you still don't arrest me. You don't arrest me. You don't kill me. So what do you want with me? I cracked your entire internet. I cracked your TV. I know how I just don't know the code, how to make this image appear in my hand. I don't know the specific that code, that we know which code I'm talking about to make this. But I cracked it. I know what you do every day. I know your routine. So what do you wanna do? I'm not gonna sit here and be telling you about bozos, organized crime, telling you about food, organized crime, basic needs, organized crime that you do. I think it's a bunch of old men, freaks. Some of them probably they having sex with the same sex when we're young, because most of men are trying to figure out homosexuality and LGBT. They see a doll on me because I'm free for myself. I'm single, but I know what I want. I want a woman, but you can't tap my ex-wife. I don't find anyone that can get closer to the person. So it's hard for me to remarry again. The people around me, they only boycott me all the time. I know I have leaders. I know I have authorities behind me and top of me. So I'm trying to do the right thing by them so that I can continue my life, maybe someday travel again. The books are hard. The thinkers are hard. Law is hard. Medicine is hard. And I even got closer to medicine. So it's hard. Everything is hard. So I would love you to get out of my back. Get off my back. No, go find a life. Children are being placed around me because they wanna get acknowledged from their assholes. I don't know why would you be addicted to anal lecturing. It's so uncomfortable. Why do you want this? You're not even learning anything. Even when you get a lecture, you don't change. So what is the point? If you're not gay, you're begging for it. So if you're not gay, you're begging for it. I don't understand. Take care. Have a good Sunday. God bless you.